Oh, fuck. Could you imagine fucking being like 70 years old doing that fucking thing? And then falling down. He's down, folks.
Down goes Frazier.
What up?
Rockin' in jumpers.
What up, Calvin?
Happy St. Patty's Day, Weller.
Ooh, back off of the mic, dude.
Never forget 7-Eleven.
Damn, dude, that's turned up, man. You're fucking high, dude. That is too loud, dude.
Well, see, when you turn it down, I get it. I can't hear it in one ear. It has to hit like right there. So talk you. See? Real sense. Well, we got powerful mics. We got powerful mics. That's the problem.
That shit is loud, dude. I'm gonna go fucking deaf, dude.
Oh, stop being a pussy, dude.
Dude, I can fucking hear my nostrils.
Toughen up.
They're gonna think Darth Vader was doing the show. All our blind listeners.
Blind listeners.
Dude, we got like 3 blind listeners.
Yeah.
You can tell when they comment.
It's all gibberish.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
It's Jabberwocky.
What do you got? We just shout outs.
Happy St. Patty's Day. Me and Weller decided it wouldn't be a good idea to do the 6 beer thing today. We got too many commitments, so we're not going to do 6 beers in 6 minutes today, but it is what it is. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Ding, 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 ding.
What's up, son? We got our what's ups. What's up to Councilman Sean Farmer?
Yo.
What's up to Sean Ciappa?
Yo.
What's up to Tim Gatepro? What's up to Cade Callender? What's up to Nathan Tosta? What's up to Jeremy Bennett? Annie Frazier, and what's up to Funky Cole Medina Hugo?
What?
And our special shout out this week goes to a tag team duo, well known in golf. They're icons for our area, guys.
Shock me.
But from Shreveport, Louisiana, Galt Middle School Mustangs ice hockey team from 1983 to 85. The starting forward and defensemen Shelby Pepke and Anthony Volkman, a.k.a. the Enforcers.
The Enforcers.
What's up?
Bullies.
If they're your friends, they weren't bullies, dude.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, you did.
Honestly, I didn't. What's happening? What do we got? What are we doing today?
Let's do this.
How you doing, Frazier?
I'm good, man.
Good. Good. It's good to every once in a while check on somebody. Say, hey, how's everything going? You good?
I know, man. Are you all right? Got some more props, all right. So what's up? We're going to start with big topic this week is college, man.
Oh, college scandal?
Yeah.
College fucking scandal?
Rich folks fucking over normal people again.
What are they scandal? I mean, why would you risk anything to fucking... Why would you risk getting in trouble if your kid's already going to inherit a bunch of money anyways? What's the point of that?
If your kid's dumb enough where they're not going to get into college, why do you want them to go to college?
Or if they're not qualified to get into the college that you're trying to get them into, why get them into that? I mean, you know, everybody has their fucking levels, and then go there for 4 years and just party?
That's what the girl said. Oh, I want to go to the football games, and I want to go to the tailgates. And
I don't know. That's been going on since the beginning of time, dude.
fuck yeah, it has.
Rich take care of the rich. That's why the rich can't stay rich.
But that's what's, with the liberal media we have, I'm surprised they're fucking turning liberal people out like that. It's really surprising, man.
Well, we said it before. What's going to happen, that pendulum's going to swing so far left, is they're going to start getting kickback, fight back, and people are going to be like, well, we want to see everybody. That's what, well, we can go into this later, but equal justice for everybody, man. Yeah. That's what I'm down for. I'm down for equal justice for everybody.
Well, there was this was 2 years ago. There was it was in Detroit. This mother used her father's address. She's the mom. She used the grandfather of the kid's address.
They do this all the time.
Yeah, so they could go to a better school.
Okay.
So their kids could get a better education. Well, the school got a private eye, found out, she was lying and this and that. She ended up getting 9 days in jail. She got 80 hours of community service. She had a fine, and she was on probation for 3 years for trying to get her kids a better education.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the public school system, right? So what the fuck are they going to do to these rich fuckers, man? Do you think they'll do jail time?
I don't know. The one that got arrested, they had to bail her out. But I don't know, dude. This people are doing this all over the place. So if we complain about equal justice, so whatever this poor person's gonna get, the rich person should get. Whatever the rich person get, the poor person should get. Like we live in an area where we theoretically DJ's supposed to go to the school where we live, but it's already over full. So we didn't want him to leave the school he was at anyways. Which is okay. We kept him in the same school, but the school we're at, everybody's trying to get to that school. So tell me this: if they build the school for the allotment of houses in that vicinity, how is it that we live there and it's already over full? That means people from other areas are sending their kids there, right?
Yeah.
Which really shouldn't be happening. But
that's why I think they should have school of choice, man. Because I see it all the time.
Oh, instead of districting?
Yeah, because here in Sacramento, just right on Meadowview turns into Pocket Road when you go over I-5.
Specifics.
Well, you got two sides of the same fucking street, but I-5 cuts it. Well, on this side, all the parks are dilapidated. All the schools have fucking old-ass heaters. They have single-pane windows. It's just old shit that's never been updated. Mm-hmm. You cross right over on the other side of the freeway. They got fucking cameras, computers, fucking balling shit. The parks are badass. I mean...
Nah, here we go again, though. We're trying to fucking equate, somebody trying to get a better education, to these rich people paying for their kids to get a better education, which I think is two different levels. It's two different levels.
No, it is, because one's trying to do it honestly. They're trying to get their kid a better
life.
And on the other end of the spectrum, these people are paying so their kids can.
Will you ever notice all the rich kids go to Princeton or Harvard or Yale,
Brown, Cornell,
well, even Stanford, or they go to prestigious schools.
Yeah, but like the Stanford kids are suing because they had to go to Stanford now. They couldn't get into USC.
But I mean, as far as medical school, it's actually a really good fucking school, right? Yeah. So I don't know, you're paying for your kid. You notice how all the people with money, their kids go there. So how do they get there? They're not all smart. Everybody has different range of fucking kids, right?
Cash.
They're all been paying for years. This is what the athletes do, right? The athletes they don't necessarily belong to this fucking, prestigious school. They just play sports there. They got in through a loophole. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I wouldn't really care either way if my kid wanted to go to college or not, especially if I had money.
Well, here's my thing. If the penalty for these people is money, what kind of penalty is that?
That's the fucking economic penalty, rich people penalty, dude.
Yeah, but if you're rich, it doesn't hurt you. Like I heard this argument the other day, just kind of.
No, I agree. It's
just
fucking
using this,
ridiculous.
Though. If the penalty for crossing the border illegally was 20 years in prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
People wouldn't be doing it.
No.
So,
but are you going to give people 20 years in prison? Like that's not equal justice either for the crime. That's not 20 years in prison for trying to get a better life. Like, yes, you should do it the proper way, but we're not sending. If we sent everybody who came across the border 20 years, we'd have more prisons than houses in America.
No, that's just it. People wouldn't do it, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just using it as a point to make a point. So if these people doing this with their kids, we're going to get automatic 5 years in jail, right, for fucking the system. You think these people would even be trying to do it?
No. But then again,
no, they wouldn't.
You're going to go 5 years in prison because you got your kid into a good school?
Well, look at how many other kids you're fucking, dude.
No, I know. But, I mean, there should be equal justice, equal crime, equal time. Like, that would be a ridiculous statement to say you're going to get 20 years for crossing the border. Like,
I know, but that's all I'm doing is just fucking putting it out there. You make the penalty so harsh, people won't do it.
They do in the fucking Arabic countries where they chop off your arm and shit. And so... that's an extreme justice. Like, if you do this, you're gonna get fucking murdered or hand cut off or whatever. That's not fair justice. I mean, you say, well, people don't steal over there. Yeah, but they also are fucking easy to fucking kill you over there. Or you're fucking, it's not as civilized as this country.
You get your fucking hand chopped off if you steal.
Right.
I mean, you're not gonna fucking steal.
No, but then that trickles into other shit. That's how extreme they are. Dude, they're extreme.
Think about it, because for the rest of your life, you go to shake somebody's hand and you got a fucking nub there.
Okay.
They're like, oh,
but you never stole nothing in your life?
He's a thief. Fuck no.
You fucking liar.
What would I steal, dude?
And then there would be nobody with hands. You know what I mean?
So you're an admitted thief, is what you're saying?
No, but when I remember as a kid, I stole something. I stole a wallet one time. If I got caught, if I could get my hand chopped off.
Fucking thief.
You're all putting all your shit away, all your change. All of a sudden, because 12 years old, I stole a wallet. That's
I don't know. We've all stole something, dude. I mean, if you say you haven't stolen,
that's what I'm saying. You got to have fucking fair justice. But with I don't know. Do I blame them? If I had money, would I try to get my kid into a better college? Probably. If I'm being honest.
Dude, okay, so this happened like about 3 years ago when the Walmart opened here in Galt, right?
Uh-huh.
I got a Walmart. They said, "Hey, you want to sign up for a Walmart card?" I'm like, "Sure, let's do this." So they give me a Walmart card. They give me a number. I got like $300 in the cart, right?
Mm-hmm.
They fucking do their shit, this and that. I fucking walk out of the store. I get my Walmart card statement, 0 balance.
They fucked up.
They did, so it was like $300 worth of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna go back to Walmart and say, "Fucking." Hey.
Yeah. You know, there is how far do you go? You know, like, okay, this is what I tell DJ. Well, we've went before and he's found money on the ground. I say you look in the vicinity. You ask anybody if they lost money. If nobody says no, then you could keep it.
Yeah, but you gotta ask people like, how much did you lose?
No, yeah. Did you lose money? How much did you lose? That's a regular question, but that's what I tell him to do. I said, and then after that, if nobody says it was theirs, then keep it. I mean, what else are you gonna do with it?
This is what I do. I say, "I found $5," so everybody hears me. And if nobody says, "Hey, that's my $5," okay, fuck.
Everybody's thinking you're nuts.
Yeah.
Good for you,
dude.
buddy.
Yeah, go ahead, bud. Catch that short bus.
So I don't know. What do you think? Is it fair?
It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, man, because we're gonna get on that 2-law system, and this is part of it right here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Of course, now we got the media and social media that any small thing, man, they fucking run with it, dude. You hear it every day, all day, whether if it's Trump or if it's this fucking thing whatever it is, it's fucking pushed out to you.
It's blown to the max. But here's what I'm saying, dude. If Lori Loughlin, right, or any of these actors or actresses were Republicans or they were conservatives, even if they were libertarians, they would be fucking blowing that shit up.
I think they are now.
No,
it's like the top 5. It's top subjects on everything.
Yeah, but they're not using the political.
No, I think it is. I think it's being blown out of proportion.
You think they're saying Democrat Lori Loughlin? No, they're not.
I don't know what party she's from. She
Democrat.
has funny, so she might be Republican.
No, she's Democrat, dude.
You know this for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up, dude.
Dude, she was on she's wearing the fucking "I'm with her" shirts, dude.
What does that mean?
The Hillary shirts say "I'm with her."
Oh, okay. Well,
Come
we'll
on.
see. We'll see.
You think I'm gonna wear "I'm with her" Hillary shirt, dude?
Why not?
Fucking. First of all, it's going to the arrow's going to the right. They should have had the arrow going to the left, dude. Come on.
I don't know.
Close that bitch out.
Yeah.
Dude. Fuck that shit.
That was silly putty.
Go ahead, pick it.
What do we got here? You got the 2-law system. We can go into that, right? Equal justice for equal time.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
I was talking to this guy at work, this black dude, and he made a lot of good points. He was like, there's 2 crimes.
Why's he got to be black, Weller?
Because I want to hear from his perspective. And he was saying, all black people want is equal justice. Like, he goes, for the most part. You have your fucking...
But you don't think that white people want that too? You don't think that you want...
Oh.
I want equal justice.
No, I want equal justice, but it's always been in the white, rich favor. It's always been in their favor, right? And
Affluent.
you can't deny it. If you do, then you're fucking...
Even if you're affluent, because look at OJ, right?
That was about wealth.
Yeah.
Because he paid for the best lawyers.
Yeah,
That's what it's
Bill
about.
Cosby, right?
Well, Bill Cosby, he still went to jail, dude. He lost.
Yeah, but they let him fucking rape 60 chicks before he got caught.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
I mean, no, money has. I think money more than race
has
something to do with it.
No. That's what. Like I said, we said crack cocaine, you get 10 years, and cocaine, you get 1 year. It's you know what, the opioid crisis. Now all of a sudden it's a crisis because mostly white America does it, right? Yeah. If it was a drug that was in the urban areas, it would be a crime. They would just go to jail. But since it's crisis, you get rehab. It's 2 different. There's 2. If you get caught smoking weed, you're probably gonna get a bigger sentence than if you get caught with these fucking opiates, which are 100 times more dangerous than marijuana.
I don't know, man. I watch a lot of cops, and whenever they catch somebody and they say, "Whose pills are these?" and they have like his aunt's name on them,
and then they end up getting probation. You get fucking busted with some pot off, so this guy's in jail for fucking 6 months. It's like, what the fuck? You know, there is no equal justice. The guy, you can hustle somebody on a lower level out of 50 grand. This guy was telling me a story. And he got like 12 years in prison. And then these guys corporate America, who's fucking people out of billions of dollars,
never do a day in jail.
Yeah, they get suspended sentences and probation. You know, it just but we're so fucking brainwashed. Like, and people would always do this to me all the time. They'll tell me all these. Well, no, you know, Mexicans, they send over all their money to Mexico and they're getting these free welfare benefits and they're saying, okay. First of all, that's not even logical. But let's say they do. Let's say they send $50, $100 over. But we're overlooking these corporations who are sending trillions in offshore accounts so they don't pay taxes. Yeah. We're saying, well, no, that's not the problem. The problem is, okay, so let's just say a guy at work brings home about $800 a week. He still has to eat. He still has to pay gas to work. He still has to pay electricity, his rent, everything. How much is really left over after that? Very little. So if he sends $50 a week to his family in Mexico, God bless him, good for him. But I get this argument all the time. Well, that's what's hurting our economy is they're taking. No, you're turning a blind eye to the corporations that do it. So there is no equal justice. There is no equal value in people's arguments anymore.
Well, dude, what started hurting us the most is outsourcing our jobs like call centers, dispatching, stuff like that can be done from anywhere in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they started doing that and putting these overseas, like you got AT&T call centers like in fucking Philippines, or you got fucking Sprint located in Ireland, or you know.
But what's gonna happen?
Look,
India's
big.
That's gonna be end too, Fraish. That's gonna be automated pretty soon. Like that guy Andrew. Listen to Andrew Yang. Everything's gonna be automated. Yeah. Everything's like we say. Well, the illegals are taking the jobs and the immigrants are taking the jobs, but really, technology is taking the fucking jobs. That's what put it the car auto business. Technology. You go to Target. You go to Costco.
It's always done it.
50%. But now we're getting towards eliminating jobs in, like, you go to the service areas, Target, Walmart, whatever. Now it's almost where it's half automated checkout and half, physical checkout with you checkout with the person. That's going to be even more pretty soon. And pretty soon everybody says, well, self-driving cars are never going to fucking happen. It's going to happen in the fucking shipping industry. And pretty soon it's going to take all the fucking truck drivers' jobs.
Truck driver jobs. Yeah, I see that. I see it, man. And I've already seen a store where you go in and put your shit in the cart.
And it automatically checks it out.
As you put it in the cart, it rings up a toll.
And then it goes to your bank account or your charge card, whatever you put on file, right? That's eliminating jobs. So they said technology. And then the guy I was listening to, Andrew Yang for president anyways, 2020. That's what I'm promoting anyways. But
he sucks.
They're digging right now. Pretty soon we'll get the memes. Pretty soon when he gets enough momentum, they'll start. But did you hear about him in 1922?
I listened to him, dude. He's all right.
He's a good guy.
He won't. No, there ain't nobody that can bang on the stage with Trump, dude. Trump's fucking 8 years.
No, because that's the society we live in, dude. They don't want to hear this guy with numbers and facts and shit. They want to hear them damn fucking illegals, or they want to hear something that's like USA or hug the flag. That's what they want to see. They don't want no substance.
Well, are you trying to tell me there is not a problem at the border?
No, we got to have border. I don't even want to get okay. No, I don't think there's a problem any more than there was 4 or 5 years ago. No. And then they say, where did that money go? They did find that money went to border security. It went to upgrading border security. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm on record always saying I believe in border security.
I'm not asking you to
build the wall. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying. Do you think there's a problem down there?
I think there's not an emergency like they're trying to claim there's an emergency. I think that's an issue like there's the drug issue is bigger than that.
Okay.
So where is there a problem? There's a problem everywhere.
There is a problem down there. I mean, you call it crisis, whatever you want. There's a problem. There is one.
But there's your definition of problem. Okay, say there is a problem there. There is a problem using drugs in this country. There is a problem with mass killings. There is a problem with murders. There is a problem with fucking
what I'm trying to do
pedophilia.
I'm trying to stay on the pole instead of build a tree. I'm just trying to stay on the pole right here and say there is a problem. That's it. I'm not trying to back it up with anything. I'm just saying there's a problem. When we have like this came up with this detainer thing, like they can only
we're so fucking brainwashed. But go ahead. I want you to go.
They can only keep 40,000 people, right? So the 40,000 beds are full.
Okay.
And they got more people coming in. And these are the ones I worry about, is the women and the kids. The dudes like us, I don't worry about the dudes at all. I really don't. If you're a man, you should be able to find your way and make shit happen. But if you're a woman with a child, right? That's a different story.
Okay. Okay. So build a wall. That eliminates the problem.
No. What I'm saying is
no, build a wall. I don't fucking care. Build a wall.
I'm saying build it, but
okay.
The biggest problem we have is people are coming in from all over. If let's say you're going to a sporting event, right?
Okay.
A sporting event, you can go to what? Maybe gate A or gate C or something like that to get into the stadium, right? What if people are just climbing over the walls to get in the stadium?
Okay, so what's your solution?
My solution is ports of entry, man. Make a solid wall. You have ports of entry. People come.
So you want to build a wall around America?
No.
No,
just the southern border.
Just so.
But take this analogy though. You got a stadium, right? You got a game.
Okay. But I'm agreeing with you. Build the wall, and then what?
That's it. Ports of entry, man. You deal with everything there. People, they're still gonna find ways to get drugs here. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Okay.
From what.
But okay, but this is my whole point is that immigration, as far as the job growth, is not affecting us. It doesn't hurt us more than technology is.
Here's the difference.
Technology. We're talking about
coal
when we should be talking about renewable energy.
No, dude. Oh my God, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's I'm listening.
Coal gives us like 70%. Not here in California, but on the East Coast, 70% of the energy produced is from coal, and it burns clean, man.
Fraser, we're going. Okay, like Andrew Yang says, okay, let's stop it. The guy said, okay, let's stop our technology. Fuck it, let's stop it. Everybody else in the advanced world is passing us up. They're getting there.
Yeah.
So when they get there, we're going to have to outsource more shit because they're going to be more automated and even cheaper. We have to keep up with this. When are we going to just keep holding back?
Well,
we're dinosaurs.
If you got rid of coal and you got rid of gasoline, right, fuel-powered shit, the phones that you want, all the fucking technology, the computers, all that shit, you can't make that off of solar. You don't have enough energy to make it off of solar, dude.
Okay, so your solution is to not go to renewable energy.
No, so here's what happens. Like
we have to keep pushing forward.
Here's what happened. Where's the iPhone made?
China.
Why? You know why they make it there?
Because they can make it for pennies on the dollar.
No, because they don't have any fucking environmental shit. So they can fucking burn computers and break it down and get the gold, get the silver, get the titanium, all that shit. They burn, they pollute like crazy. That's why they outsourced all that shit.
Right, in which I don't agree. Well, actually, China's done a ton of... They said that they actually been more advanced than any other country as far as cleaning the air up.
Bullshit, dude. You look at all the numbers, man. China is the number one. Second is India. United States is like sixth, man.
Look at what numbers? Every time I look up at the numbers, you tell me they're wrong.
Pollution. Look at the pollution numbers. No, I got a 6% guarantee on that, dude. It's still fucking standing.
But what were we talking about?
Dude, we're fucking... I don't know. Close it out.
Two law system. Two law system. But there is two laws for two different people. That's what it is. And it's two economic laws. It's two everything, dude.
No, this is where it starts. When you see it happening on TV, right? People watch TV every day. And old people, it's not like this anymore. My kids don't even watch TV. My kids watch computer shit, YouTube, Hulu, Netflix. They don't watch fucking TV, man. They don't watch channel 13 or 40 or 31. They don't watch none of that shit.
No.
The old people still do.
Right.
I still have family members that don't have cable.
Right. But they're dying off.
Yeah.
Like everything else. That's what I'm saying. Technology is advancing. You can either fucking fight it or go with it. Yeah, I just listened to, I sent you the link, or no, that was a different one, but the guy listened to Brilliant Idiots was on the Joe Rogan show, right?
Bill Burr? Bill
Burr. But the other one I listened to was Andrew Schultz from the Brilliant Idiots. He was on the Rogan show. And he was calling Rogan the new Johnny Carson, right? That's insane. But he was saying that Netflix is done. He said, in the near future, Netflix is done. They're already like $10 billion in debt or something like that because they're paying $100 million for comedians and they're not getting their return. YouTube is putting out Joe Rogan and you can watch it for nothing. Like you're still spending 2 hours watching this.
No, YouTube has YouTube Red. They also have YouTube subscription. And here's what happened. You don't want to watch commercials because this is the problem with my kids. They don't want to watch commercials.
Uh-huh.
Why do you want to waste 6 or 7 minutes of your life watching fucking commercials?
Well, my point is...
So you pay $5.99 a month and you got no commercials.
The content people want to hear now is on this. Right?
Yeah.
Right? You can watch 2 hours of content from the Joe Rogan show compared to a 2-hour movie on Netflix. And...
You're getting 2 hours of content.
This is free. This is free.
That's what pissed me off about Rush Limbaugh. He always says, oh, I got the fastest 3 hours in radio or this or that. He don't have 3 hours of radio, man. He has like fucking 20 minutes an hour that he talks. The other 40 minutes
advertising,
is fucking commercials. And then he comes back from a commercial break and he says another commercial. He live feeds the commercial.
Right.
So it's another commercial. I'm like, you don't got no fucking 3 hours. We do more time here on this show than fucking Rush does every fucking day, dude.
Well, we're legit, dude. Yeah, it's fucking very hard to keep fucking going for that.
Pimps.
It's a talent. It's a talent. It's almost talented. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
Dude, that's how you do it. $2 system.
Let's end all that nonsense.
Yeah, right. We'll get on some good shit.
What do you want? What do you want? Your turn, brother.
Oh man, let's do the New Zealand shooter, man.
New Zealand shooter. I didn't watch a whole lot about this.
I fucking hated it. And all you fucking people that sent me that video, I did not want to see it, man.
Yeah, I don't want you asked me, do you want to see it? I said no, I don't want to see it.
I think you should have but I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know when it came to me. I didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? And then once I opened it, I was like, "Fuck, what is this? A video game or something?" And then as it started going, I was like, "Oh fuck, this is real."
That's what these kids think it is. They think it's a video game.
God, well, it's fucking, it's bad. And I know a ton of you people have seen that shit. So fucking, he changed mass murders forever. Because all the mass murderers now are going to do that point of view shit. Because it looked like a fucking video game that the kids play, man. He changed it forever.
Kids it's brainwashed, bro. It's like a religion, right? I think it's like a religion where you're brainwashed, where pretty soon you dull out reality, where fantasy is more real to you than reality.
Well, look at this guy's manifesto, right? He's got like a 90-page manifesto he wrote.
I didn't see none of that.
Okay,
no.
So that's how fucking.
Yeah, it's all pre-planned and all this shit.
Yeah, but I mean, he's sitting down. How long does it take you to write 90 pages of shit you want to put out there? I mean, that's a lot of time.
A week.
Then he's 28, so he's in that fucking realm where he's on the computer using the dark web, fucking playing the, like you said, point of view games.
Oh, it's brainwashing the children, dude. It's brainwash.
He played it out like a video game, and when he does it, he's fucking going around and clearing rooms and doing that kind of shit.
I think the difference between, and I didn't really play video games, but I think the difference between, and they used to say that when we were kids, like video games are gonna fucking be the death of you. But the difference is the time that people spend on it now more, and the more violent it is, is way different than we were kids, dude. The time, just the time alone, they could spend 4 or 5, 8 hours on this fucking thing all night, playing with people, Fortnite, playing with other people, and that just completely will desensitize you. It does desensitize you to murder.
What I'd like them to do is do some type of survey where kids that play like NBA Jam or they play Madden, right?
Their violence.
No, they play like sports.
No, I'm saying
games.
Compared to those who don't, what the violent level is.
Yeah, see what the difference is between this kid and their reactions to a fucking standardized test or something.
I think so. I definitely think so because I think you become just desensitized to murder. Like it just becomes a point. So now to him, killing each person was just a point on his video game that he created in his own mind.
See, dude, I did not watch the whole video because I'm not gonna bullshit you. I started to fucking tear up. I got really fucking emotional watching this once I realized what I was watching.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, this guy comes and runs up next to him like he's going to try to pass him in the hall or something. And he just fucking boom, 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 boom. And he puts him down right there.
Yeah.
And it was like a video game. It was just like a video game where a guy comes out of a door and is coming at you,
And I think...
fucking scary,
I think the polarization of like politics has influenced kids even more. And I say this because... You could say how he was right thinking or whatever, but this is the same for these kids that are so far left that are creating these protests and destroying these fucking, they destroy the fucking buildings around. Like they're so far extreme without really any knowledge of what they're talking about.
No, they just want to cause corruption.
And so they use this. A lot of people were saying, oh, because he had a MAGA hat and he was Trump. I think I don't think that they just use that as a reason to do these killings they don't even really know what they're fucking supporting or not supporting.
Well, look at
they have no knowledge. They have information, but they have no knowledge.
Look at Antifa, right? Like they got a uniform they wear, right? All black, right? And they're out there to cause destruction. They're not there out there to protest and give their point of view. They're out there to cause destruction.
I think
Look
that
at what they did in Berkeley when Miles Yiannopoulos was over there.
I think that goes for a lot of shit where you have some good part in something, and the initial idea is good, and then you have it's like religion, and then you have a branch off of it that's so radical that just creates this fucking negative connotation for the people that are actually trying to do good and maybe where it was originally started from.
Well, I think what you got here, though, is, and you can't stop crazy. We've gone over this before. This is just a warped individual, a fucking, and I hate to say this, but we don't have supervillains like they do in, Marvel or DC Comics, that kind of. We don't have a supervillain. Wait till we do have a supervillain. Some guy that decides he's going to cause chaos, and he kills thousands of people.
Wow. Oh, you're talking on that level. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we kind of do if you look at like
Look at the San Bernardino
the North
shooter.
Korean leader or the Russian leader. I guess
That's political. That's government, right? What I'm talking about is somebody like myself. If I went crazy and I decide I want to kill 10,000 people, right? Like at a sporting event or something like that, right?
okay.
We haven't had any crazy guy get to that level yet. These guys are killing, like, he killed 50 people in New Zealand. San Bernardino shooters, there's 2 of them, killed 14 people. The Florida nightclub shooting was 29.
You could say
The Las Vegas shooter.
Osama bin Laden. When they hit the Twin Towers, that was at a high level.
Okay, but again, you're talking about a big group of people. You're talking about Al Qaeda, right?
But don't you think it's going to take a large group like that for that something to happen?
I think one person.
The lone gunman, huh?
No, I think one person with a fucking game plan could kill thousands of people.
I mean, I don't even want to talk that into existence, but
That's what I'm saying. I don't even like talking about it, but we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen this super villain, and there will be one.
I think there's a lot of fucking crazy people out there.
This guy changed the game plan. And here's something that I want you to check out too was the New Zealand gun laws, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can own a gun in New Zealand, but you know what happens? It stays at the shooting range. And then when you're ready to shoot targets or go out and do shooting, you have your gun there in a locker, and you can take your gun out and go and shoot and shit. And then when you're done, it goes back in the locker. You're not allowed to have a weapon in your home. So again, this is another issue where the people that don't follow the rules, the people that do shit outside of the way of the law, fucking do what they want.
Yeah. No, that's true. I don't know.
It is, dude, because this guy, according to New Zealand, he should have never had those weapons.
How do you stop it? Are we worse off now than we were during the fucking 1800s? I don't know. Maybe it was worse than back then. Maybe there was more killings back then because everybody had to. Remember back in the cowboy days, fucking it was the lawlessness went on. Maybe we're actually, we make a big deal. Not that it's not a big deal, but of these killings, lucky we only have those ones. We don't have more than that. I don't know. I mean, are we evolving to a better species? Are we reverting? We're going backwards?
No, I thought about this last night, man. Like, fucking, I was watching Triple Frontier, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself, we as a people, we always are about destruction. They played a song.
Fuck yeah! That's all we eat up the resources. We're fucking destructive.
I don't know who the singer was, but they're playing a song when they're in the jungle and they're looking at the house and shit. And they're they play a song and the dude's talking about, like, we make real big guns. We make war machines,
Oh, okay. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And in the song, I was just like, fuck, this guy's nailing it, man. Instead of us trying to come together and help everybody or feed everybody or just get through the day, we think about how we're
Fraser,
fucking
you're
blow
sounding liberal. You're sounding liberal right now, Fraser.
I'm libertarian, not liberal. Hey, liberal is fine with me. I don't mind liberal. It's left.
Right, the extreme. I agree 100%. The far left is fucked up. I believe the far right is fucked up. That's where I'm like, the extremes are fucked up. There is no moderation. But you're right. Why do we spend so much energy on figuring out how to conquer people, how to fucking, feed guns to these groups of people to fight these people? Like, I was listening to today, and they like during the Afghan-Russian war, that we were giving them like, $5,000 fucking missile launchers so they could shoot down a $20 million plane. You know what I mean? Like, we spend so much energy trying to do that instead of figuring out how to fucking, you know, spread goodwill or try. And there's a lot of people out there who do a lot of good things. But
well, I'm wondering this. Let's say
governments are corrupt, dude. Governments are fucking
let's
corrupt.
Let's think out of the box on this. Let's say the United States says, fuck it, we're going to take Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take Mexico. Let's make Mexico part of the United States.
Right.
Right? We can't beat them. Let's have them join us. So we go to fucking take Mexico over, right?
Right. Military-wise?
Military-wise.
Okay, I
So
got
now that Mexico is part of the United States.
Okay.
And we say, fuck it, let's take Canada too. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's what Hitler tried to do.
Yeah. I mean, is that shit still going on today? It's just over in the desert, right? Like with fucking Palestinians and the Israelis?
I think we do on another level. You know what I mean? I think.
No, I totally agree because that's Mexico is winning the war with America.
As far as what?
So I agree with immigration. We should have immigration. What I don't like is illegal immigration. Because let's take proper immigration where a guy comes in, he works 6-month, 2-year visa or whatever. He has his degree and he gets a job in tech industry or fucking, I don't know, consulting on whatever. So he did it the right way. Now this guy's stacking cash and he's paying taxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now on the opposite end, an illegal comes in. An illegal is not going to make too much money, but he's going to take from the common taxing that we need for public education, for medication, for medical services, you know, housing, all that kind of stuff. Where a legal immigrant is making money and paying his taxes. It's just the opposite where an illegal is not making very much money, but taking from the pot, you know. It's an old school thing, man. You come to a barbecue.
Yeah, but the money's still going to taxes. You cannot not pay taxes, like unless you pay cash. But that's on a different, like, smaller level. But trust me, Fraser, they pay their taxes. Like a lot of times they don't reap the benefits of paying their taxes, which I don't know why they don't just try to get their citizenship, because you're going to get more benefits if you could just take advantage of paying. You're already paying your taxes, so now you can get fucking unemployment. You can get fucking you can file your taxes and get money back. You know, hopefully, probably not now because of the tax plan.
Well,
but
that's what I'm saying, man.
But no, I agree with that. I talking to this Friday. I was talking to this guy who's owns his own business. He's a trim guy. He does doors and shit. And he's a big time Trump guy, right? But he agrees. He goes, I have guys that work for me that were illegal, right? And I'm like, oh, we caught you, man. We caught you, man. He was like, no. He goes, these guys they're here legally working. He goes, they try to fucking submit their paperwork to continue to work for me. And they said, well, there's a stall on it for 6 months. Yeah. And he's like, but they got to eat. So I understand their thing. He goes, but I'm still going to tax them. He goes, but I think the process, and he's a big Trump guy, he goes, the process is fucked up, right? Because there's a lot of people that he's all good friends of mine that work for me. But all of a sudden, their status is eliminated. And now they have to go back there for a year. They don't even have a house back there. They don't know nobody back there. Like, he goes, and I want to continue to work. They're just good guys. They want to work. The process is fucked up.
No, agreed totally, man. And I think that's where a port of entry system, like, fucking, you need to streamline the process. And, like, if you've been deported, they have paperwork on you, and they've deported you 5 times. Heck, if they've deported you twice, they have paperwork on you that they've done that, right?
Well, I think you should. The right way to do it is encourage people to do it productively. Like, you're here working. You're getting a check. You know, let that system streamline for them to get citizenship. Of course, I think they should pay a fine because they did something illegal. I think they have to, not get permanent status initially, but prove for the next 5 years you're a tax-paying citizen. You're not a criminal. You know, I think all that stuff can be included. We have a fucked up. What it is the big corporations want that cheap labor, but they don't want them legal because then they won't have to pay health care and shit for them. Yeah, you know, it's all about money. It's all about money, dude. That's what it's all about. It's not about if you have a belief system. It's about money, dude.
No, everything is, man. That's the way it breaks down. Follow the money, right?
Yeah.
Follow the money on it. What do we got?
What do you got? Moderation versus excess. Well, I mean, people can't fucking smoke weed once a week, once every 2 weeks. A lot of people will have to smoke every fucking day.
No, and I'm like that. Or
drink, or have a beer every once in a while. No, they got to drink all the fucking time. Like, why is people so fucking extreme? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's moderation is just normal to me, dude.
When I could smoke weed, I smoked weed all the time. I did because I loved it. I smoked in the morning. I smoked at lunch.
But it takes doesn't it take away the
joy?
joy of it? Like it'd be nice to have a beer every once in a while because I'm not a big alcohol guy, but it tastes better when I don't have it. But if I had it every single day, it's almost like something that I need, like water. Or...
See, I think it just depends on what you like. Because I used to drink. When I first started working, and I know you did it too. When you fucking turn 21 and you can go buy beer after work. I was buying like a 6-pack of beer after work and fucking being like a man, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, be honest, I didn't just because we could always drink when we were 16. Nobody cared. You know what I mean? Nobody really fucking cared. So it was not like, oh, now I'm 21. Now I get to drink. I was like, I'm drinking already, anyways.
I know.
We already living on our own.
It's the bar, dude. You know, being able to go to the bar and all that shit. But like, I don't know these guys. I got a couple buddies that got fucking bars they go to all the time. They walk in there, they're like Norm from Cheers,
yeah.
Dude. You know, fucking. I can't be that guy, dude. How am I gonna go in and pay fucking $4 or $5 for a beer? Fuck that, dude.
I don't know. I don't get it either. I understand people want to be sociable on different levels, but I think it becomes less a sociable and more of a drinking thing. It's an addiction, dude. It's like everything else, like eating. It's like fucking smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, I couldn't get because I know when I can smoke weed again, I'm gonna smoke and I'm gonna be super high and I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna die and shit, right?
Because you're not doing it in moderation, starting out slow. You got to go full bore.
It'd be just like doing drugs for the first time. You know what I mean? But I know that I want that feeling like after smoking every day for a week where I'm no longer high and I just get loaded. Like, I like being loaded. Like, I don't know how people can go 2 or 3 months and then smoke a joint, dude, because you're fucking high as fuck.
Yeah, but I guess it just like you enjoy it more than if you did. You know, I
don't enjoy being high like that.
I work with guys who smoke every single day, all the time, dude. Yeah. And it's like that's just like I don't know. You're just surviving. Like that doesn't seem cool, or enjoyable. But whatever, to each their own.
I don't know.
But I'm just not an extremist. Like whatever it is, I'm not into it. Like balls out. Like whatever it is, I'm not fucking 100% into it. I'm like, I can enjoy shit without fucking going overboard about it.
Dude, it's been so long since I fucking just sat down and drank all day. Like, I think probably the next time it happens, probably 4th of July. When I have her cousins come over for 4th of July weekend and stuff. And me and Micah sit here and fucking drink beers all day. Or Steve, her other cousins, old man. They like to drink. And none of us are working. None of us got anything to do, you know. So we just sit here and get hammered.
Yeah. No, there's nothing. But I'm talking about on an everyday level, like extreme.
I don't know how you could every day drink like fucking 10 beers.
Excess, but that's or food or whatever it is.
Dude, I go to people's houses all the time, right? And it just amazes me when I go in their backyard and I see like fucking, I don't know, 500 cans of beer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean. Like Modelo or fucking Budweiser, whatever they drink, and there's like 500 fucking cans out there, dude, and I'm like, holy shit.
How do you do that every day after work, dude?
Dude, and it's like a dude, his wife, and he's got 2 kids, you know what I mean? Like,
I know people who do that, but I mean, to each their own, I guess, but I couldn't operate like that.
What it is? It's like functioning addict is what it is, functioning alcoholic or functioning
drug
addict.
Or why do they all of a sudden stop cold turkey and can't do it at all? Like, I don't get that either. Like, why can't you do it sometimes? Why does everything have to be all in? I don't get it. I work with a couple addicts that are clean. One guy who's been clean for 20 plus years, and he can't do anything, dude. He can't take a fucking prescription drug. He can't do anything. Yep. And I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm like, why not? Like, you can't just stop at one?
Because you don't have that addictive personality.
And he seems like a smart guy.
I'm trying to remember this argument I heard, but it was about alcoholics. Like, they call alcoholism a disease, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's no disease out there that you can just decide, like cancer. You have cancer, which is a disease, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want cancer anymore, so I'm gonna stop. So now the cancer is gonna go away. No, it doesn't happen.
Well, that's why I guess they'll call it a disease, because they say you can't go back. If you start drinking again, you always have it. Like, you can never stop it. The only thing you do is cut it out of your life, I guess. I guess that's a disease. I guess if you look at different definitions of it, it would be a disease. but I don't understand it.
I think that's one of the things we got going on now, and I think it started with alcoholism. Man, is calling maybe a mental type of disease, right? Because that's what transgender and back in the day when people were gay, they thought they had some mental issue or some type of disease in their head that made them that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think as it's progressed, you know, now transgenders is not considered a disease. It's a, you know, or a choice. It's just something you're born with.
Mm-hmm.
Either you're born with it or you're not.
A good definition, whatever your definition is. I don't know. I mean, to each their own. I don't get the not moderation, but whatever. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I think too, man, we're fucking getting old, bro.
People who are addicted to porn or shit like that they have to do all the time. It's like I don't understand it. I don't get it. Why can't you do something every once in a while that's not hurting somebody?
Like there was an employee at work that got caught watching porn like 6 hours a day, dude. How the fuck are you watching porn 6 hours a day?
Obviously, you got a fucking disease. I don't know. I don't
know, man. There's only one guy I know, dude. Firefinger could fucking bust 3 nuts in an hour. But I mean, what are you watching porn for if you're not gonna bust a nut?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have no idea what's going on, Kevin. We're sitting here real serious about talking some serious fucking subjects here. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know. We had a bunch of shit on the board.
I wish I would grow my mustache out long so I could be like, let me figure that one out.
Yeah, just fucking roll with it, dude.
Very curious. Very, very curious. What are we talking about? Fucking New Zealand shooter to fucking 2 laws? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I did want to give some props to the new Kate Steinle. Her name's Bambi. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Who?
Her name's Bambi.
Who's that?
This lady that just got killed by illegal. The dude had been deported 9 times. He had 9 ICE detainers on him here in California.
Where did that come from?
Dude, it just happened like a week ago.
That she named herself Bambi?
No, that's her name.
I don't understand.
That's her real name. That's her name is Bambi.
What's the point? What are you telling me?
That this dude, man, he first he got busted for like 40 pounds of meth, right?
Oh, this came out of left field. I didn't even see this.
That?
No, I didn't hear you talking. That came weird. I don't know where to.
But that's what I'm saying. I just want to give her props. But this dude first of all, he had 40 pounds of meth, right? Like, you should be in jail if you get caught with 40 pounds of meth.
But that's what you're going to be doing when you retire.
No, he's an illegal, though.
No.
So they can't detain him. He gets deported, right?
Yeah, but how are you going to get all your drugs when you retire if they don't do that?
You know you sell them. I'm going to go to you.
These drug dealers. When I retire, I'm going to be a drug addict.
Yes. What else? What else do you want to retire, dude?
I want to be a drug addict, dude.
Why not?
Unless you're talking about like fucking, like I just went over to my grandma and my dad's, and they have like these fucking big old things of pills that this is for 7 to 9, this is from 10 to 11, this is from, oh dude, it's fucking, what the fuck? You understand you're a drug addict, right?
Well, I already got one of them little pill tray things, but it's for my vitamins.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You know, Monday, Tuesday, I do that shit. I'm gonna have one for drugs.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
You pop it over. There's a little bud in there.
You're gonna be loopy, dude.
I just want to be a stoner. I want to grow shit, grow vegetables and fucking peppers and pickles and corn and shit.
Oh, is that what you want to do?
Fuck yeah, dude. I got a greenhouse. I just got to throw it up and do that shit.
Sounds like a plan.
But, dude, I think we're fucking about maxed out on food. We're going to have to free ball, dude.
No, we got
the only thing we got left is the dossier shit.
Oh, no.
And I just wanted to throw that in.
Go ahead.
Fucking flex, dude. Okay, so.
Go ahead and do your Hillary Clinton shit out today.
No, I ain't throwing about Hillary. It's about the FBI and the DOJ. So I got my trust, like we were talking about 2 law system and shit. I got my trust in the courts. And for one thing, all my whole life, I've thought the FBI is the fucking end-all, be-all, right? I've always thought CIA is dirty. Like, CIA does...
Oh, fucking FBI fucking crooked, too.
Yeah, well, it's come to light in my mind that FBI is crooked now, but it's because they started this whole Russian collusion shit as a fucking backup plan in case of Hillary lost. So, to get a FISA warrant, you have to go through the courts, and you need proof and evidence to put in a fucking FISA warrant. Weller, go ahead. Go ahead, fall asleep, dude. I just want to lay it out real simple. I don't want to fucking Sean Hannity it or
No. Go ahead. We're going after Hillary now. Let's get her, dude. Lock her up. Lock her up. Don't sound like all those nuts, dude.
No. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying there was a dossier that started a FISA warrant. The FISA warrant started the collusion. It's all based on bullshit, man.
She's going down, man. Hillary Clinton's going down, dude. I'm not going to give up. My whole life is going to be dedicated to taking down Hillary Clinton, dude.
All I'm saying is, if you want the 2 law system to start, you need it to start at the top. You needed to start at the top.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, we're taking her down, dude. The Clintons are going down. That's what we're doing. That's our game plan. Every time I talk to anybody, well, what about Bill? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll be talking about fucking I'll be talking about now-or-laters. Like they're more expensive. Be like, yeah, but what about the Clintons? I was like, what the fuck are you talking?
Well, that's the same shit with Trump, man. That's why I said I'm glad Trump cured the fucking drought in California, dude. Yeah. It only took him 2 years.
Yeah,
dude.
I seen that. It was stupid.
Dude, it's the truth, man. You're gonna blame Trump for everything. He fucking cured the drought in California. Obama had 8 years. He couldn't fucking get us out of drought, dude. But Trump did it in 2 years.
The more I listen to other people talk and how intelligent people are, I'm like, how did we end up with this fucking nut, dude? I'm like, there's some smart motherfuckers out here. I listen to them like, God,
I want to see any one of those fuckers make $1 billion. Just $1 billion.
$1 billion. When I was listening to that guy, he's all, he is a great fucking marketer. Probably one of the best marketers there is. He goes, but in the business world, he's not respected as a businessman.
All I'm saying is, okay.
But hey, good for him. Get $1 billion. Great, man. Let's follow him. Let's make him president of the United States. Like, what the fuck are we at? This is how fucked up we are as a country. We have 50% of our population is fucking retarded.
Dude, I'll go along with that, but just tell me, what is the bad stuff Trump's done? Just tell me
nothing. He's done all good, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He's probably the best president that we've ever had.
I think he will go down. I'm gonna have to get me a Trump.
You know what? I seen this study. It was like 200 political scientists, 100 Republican, 100 Democrat. They gave a checklist or whatever to rate all the presidents, right? Yeah. And they had Trump third to last, right? So then it just got me curious. I'm like, you know what? That could be biased. Let me look at I was looking at a bunch of Fox News, CNN, Time Magazine, BBC, C-SPAN. I was looking because they all have presidents' listings, how they rank. And either he wasn't on the list or he did no better than third to the worst, right? I checked out Fox News. I'm like, I want to see Fox News. Where do they hold? Because in that political study, Obama was number 8, right? And I went to Time Magazine, and he was at
spending more money than all presidents combined, dude.
Dude, we just have a fucking that tax plan just killed trillions of dollars of fucking debt onto us right now, dude. Okay, we're fucked. But no way. Hey, let me finish my thought.
Go ahead.
So exactly. So
you two can play that game. Dude.
No, 100%. I love it. So then I go to Fox News, right? I was thinking Fox News.
Well, that's the truth. You're listening to Fox News.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
So they had him the worst ranking out of all of them. Obviously, he was 14, right? 14, top 14. He was from 8 to 14. Trump always fell in the last 3 of all the fucking 45 presidents, and in every.
But he's only had 2 years.
But and that's why some of them didn't have him on there. But it's like people that study this, who are smart, who are looking at this, smarter than us. We're biased.
I don't believe that.
Okay, well, he will go down in history as the fucking black mark, as one of the worst things we've ever had, the worst presidents we've ever had in history. 100% guaranteed.
Unemployment at its lowest ever is the worst thing, dude. Come on.
So he's taking credit for the unemployment now.
Dude, what I'm saying is, fucking, why didn't Obama do it?
He did increase the fucking. He did. Okay, he went from way up here.
He had 8 years,
dude.
His
percentage dropped more than Trump ever did.
Okay, but best ever is at one point best ever.
So
Obama never got there.
Okay, so Trump maybe dropped it 2%, but Obama dropped it like 5 or 6%.
Okay, I'll go along with that, but he never dropped it to lowest ever. That's what I'm saying, dude. You can hit fucking, what is it, 73 home runs now?
Dude, whoever would have been president right now.
You can hit 72 home runs, but you didn't hit 73.
And I just read the study on Fox News of this new tax plan, and the money has not.
So you're saying Obama needed 10 years of presidency to do his plan?
No, everything was he just inherited the greatest economy. I mean, he was a growing economy. Trump inherited, but no one's. It's just bizarre that you would even like everything was good under Obama. I was starting to do good, doing great, and then Trump took over, and it just kind of carried on for 2 years. But
let's see exactly what happened. Like right as soon as Trump,
you're giving Trump. I mean, the tax plan is a failure.
Okay, but look at. You were saying that now, but let's see what happens.
I read just this morning the Fox News article that said that the corporations are the only one that got the real break. I just talked to a guy Friday, his dad, trumpeter. He said, first time I had to fucking pay in years. Fuck that fucking Trump tax plan. And he's the biggest trumpeter there is. Everybody I talked to is like, it's only for the rich. The disparity between rich and poor, which he was supposed to shrink, has even gotten worse under Trump. It hasn't gotten better.
It's a sweet spot tax plan. That's the way it is. Either you got more money during the year or at the end of the year.
What are you talking about? That's what I told the guys at work. I said, but you got $300 more in your check. And he goes, we got $18. And I'm saying, I know, but people in the fucking trumpeter land are not going to accept this.
Okay, but listen, let's just listen. Okay, you got how much back last year?
Last year, for my taxes?
Yeah.
It was probably about $7,000.
And then this year?
Probably about $3,000.
Okay, so there's $4,000 missing there, right?
Okay, yes, and so I got $20 more a week on my check. Times 52 is a little over $1,000.
Okay, so now we're down to $3,000 missing.
Right. So I lost $3,000 this year.
Yeah, where'd it go?
It went in that tax plan. I didn't get my money back.
So you paid more taxes, is what you're saying?
No, I paid $20 I got $20 more a week into my bring home. So I brought
okay, but
$22. I'd be exact, $22. So I cleared extra over $1,000 for the year. I lost $4,000 my taxes. We'll take $1,000 away, so I'm $3,000 less.
Let's figure out where did this $3,000 go?
To the fucking top 1%.
No, to the illegals. You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's what I'm talking about. Those damn illegals, but the corporations are getting...
Now your socialism, right? Let's just multiply this into your 70% tax socialism shit, right?
Right.
So now
I'm not socialist.
Now you're gonna pay $17,000 next year. That's what you're gonna pay.
Why can't we keep the plan we had before when I was doing great?
Because
the corporate America,
we gotta pay for illegals to get schooled. We gotta pay for illegals to get fucking medication.
The number one person that benefited from this tax plan was developers. Oh, what is Trump, a developer? Huh, that's weird.
Wait, who do you work for?
Oh, that's weird. Those guys are shady as fuck, dude. Those are the worst people in the world, dude, as developers.
Yeah, who do you work for, man?
I can't even stand looking at when they come out to the projects. I can't even stand, because this is what they do. Everything is low bidder. Everything's low bottom. So the wages are still not even really increasing, and they're making okay, we finished this building in Menlo Park, right? Yeah. He fucking Jewed everybody down.
What do you mean Jewed?
You know what I mean? He fucking raped everybody, right? And as soon as they opened the project, it went up $40 million. And he increased the rent on those. This is a developer, dude. And he got all the tax breaks last year. The middle class is shrinking, and we still vote in these same fuck people, and we have the same mentality. It's like, we gotta change this. It was like people who said no. So the number one going bankrupt in America is because of medical care, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can we do something about medical care? Well, no, everybody should pay, and it's actually pretty fair. No, it's not. It's so fucked up, and they will not change it. So Obama did something which was fucked up, but what happened though? If 50% of less bankruptcies since the ACA came into effect. So was it screwed up? 100%. Did it need to be tweaked? 100%. But there was a lot of good things in that plan.
You see, you're skipping over that. You say he's one of the top 8 presidents or whatever. You just said Obama. He fucked up medical care forever, dude.
No, he didn't.
I went from paying zero. Part of my job, part of the perk of my job was having free medical care through my employer, right? That was part of my shit. Once Obama opened the door, it was $100 a month.
But you're looking at...
Then it was $400 a month. Now it's $800 a month. That's coming...
I just said it needs to be...
I'm never going to get that money back.
It needs to be... I said it needed to be tweaked. It had to be something...
but that's one of the best presidents right there. $800 out of my pocket for medical. It used to be
100%.
Free.
It's not even close. Yeah.
That ain't $18 a week extra.
He's top 10.
That's $800 out of my check forever.
What are you talking about, Frazier? I pay less now.
For what?
Insurance.
Yeah, right. You were just saying 3 episodes ago, dude, that it went up to the...
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Trump came into office and said, in 30 days, you're going to be paying way less on the health insurance. Dude, nothing came to pass,
Yeah,
and we
dude.
still voted for this fucking idiot.
No.
People really believe
How
this
did that
shit.
die? That died in the Senate. That died in the Congress. That's where it died. It wasn't because of Trump's fault. It's because of the elected officials, just like.
But
this
he had the
border wall
House.
now.
He had everything. Everything was Republican. He had everything lined
Exactly.
up to do what he wanted,
But
and it failed.
Because you have never Trumpers. You have haters in there that are deep state on the Republican side, just the same as the Democratic side. They don't want shit to change, dude.
You know what-
think they really want change? You think they really want
This
to
last
fix
2 weeks,
America?
I've been listening to so many people running for president, and some of them I don't agree with, whatever. But I'm like, they sound so fucking intelligent. And then I listen to this fucking buffoon. Fucking, yep, we gonna fucking get them. And there are a lot of good people on this side, a lot of good people on that side. And it's like, what the fuck are we listening to? This guy, people really follow this guy. I mean, there's been more indictments than any other president in history under his fucking cabinet. I only put the best people in office. Every one of them is either arrested or in prison
No, you
right
want to
now.
see who was arrested or in prison?
Holy fuck, dude.
Comey, McCabe, Strzok, Page, right? All Democrats.
I'm gonna go
What
through
about the
this fucking little
tarmac
list
meeting
right here.
with fucking Loretta Lynch, dude?
Let me read this real quick. Let
Yeah.
me see here.
What are all those indictments for, too, Weller? And look at when
Who did I
they
send
when they
this
did
to?
the Democratic side of the fucking conspiracy shit with Russia. How many immunity pleas did the fucking Clintons get? Clinton got one. All her advisors got one.
Okay, I'm gonna
The
go through this real quick.
29 lawyers.
Hillary Clinton, Benghazi, investigation 4 years, 0 indictments, 0 convictions. Hillary Clinton, email investigation 2 years, 0 indictments,
Yeah,
0 convictions.
who's the president?
Trump, Russia investigation 15 months, 34 indictments, charges, individuals and counting, 3 indictment charges, 5 guilty pleas, 4 convictions, indicted, Roger Stone, Paul Manafort, Rick Coates, George Papadopoulos,
for
Michael
what?
Flynn, Michael Cohen, Richard
For
Panetto,
what?
Alex Van der Zorn, Constantine, 12 Russian gurus, Yagasov. It goes on and on and on and on
Yeah.
and on and on, and I can't stop. Okay, then it
Weller,
says,
you're more intelligent than this.
It
What
says-
are they indicted for?
it
What
says-
is Roger
okay,
Stone indicted
here we go.
for?
Guilty plea, Michael Flynn. Guilty plea, Michael Cohen. Guilty plea,
Yeah, for
George
lying.
Papadopoulos. Guilty plea, Richard Panetto. Guilty plea, guilty plea, guilty plea. Conspiracy against the USA, 2 counts. Conspiracy to launder money, 2 counts. Bank fraud, 8 counts. Bank fraud, 10 counts. Subscribing to false tax returns, 10 counts. Making false statements, 6 counts. Failure to report foreign bank accounts, 14 counts. Unregistered agents of foreign principal, 2 counts. Subscribing to false tax return, 10 counts. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on, and we keep making excuses for these guys.
No. What was all that about?
It's corrupt. It's
Okay,
all
look at-
corrupt. They're corrupt. Trump is corrupt.
How can you not see
I'm
this?
exposing him on this show right
No, how
now.
could you
He's
not
going to
see this?
jail.
How could you not see this, Weller? That during that shit for Clinton, right? Obama was in charge, right? All this shit that's getting put on Trump now, all the Obama officials are still in charge.
Okay, let me go down the list again.
Yeah.
You want me to go down the list that Donald Trump appointed?
No.
And that
Just like Manafort, right? All the shit Manafort went to jail for.
Michael
when did it
Flynn
happen?
appointed, Michael Cohen,
Okay,
George
Michael-
Papadopoulos, Richard
No.
Panetto,
Okay,
Alex Van
instead of
Zier,
just-
Rick Gates. I mean,
Well,
it goes on and on and on and on.
Well, instead of just rolling it off, let's go through it. What did Paul Manafort get indicted for? What is he going to jail for? Was it anything to do with Russian collusion? No. It was him being a dirty fucker before he was even with Trump.
Did I say Russian collusion?
No,
I didn't say Russian.
But
I said
you're saying
he's
indictments.
Put,
What is that indictment
he's
for?
He put all these people, all these corrupt people, but I only put the best people in the position to succeed.
Okay.
Dude, everybody he puts in position gets arrested.
Dude, okay,
He's a corrupt
why are they
fucking
getting
person.
arrested?
Because they're corrupt.
Okay, but that's why. Not because Trump did anything. It's because he had these people working with him. They're fucking corrupt.
Trump hasn't done nothing.
Watch, you're
this
telling
is,
me.
I'm going to say this on the show
No,
right
no.
now. When Trump gets out of office, whether it's he gets 4 more years or whatever, he's going to get convicted of criminal charges. You watch. He don't want to come out of presidency because when he does, he's going to get convicted of personal criminal. New York already is waiting for him to. Once he's done with presidency, New York's going after him.
Dude, of course they will, dude. But here's what's going to happen.
Because he's corrupt.
Here's what's going to happen in the meantime. He'll replace those judges with fucking Trump judges instead of Obama judges, right? Just like you think Hillary Clinton, how many people have died near Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton.
The kid, the fucking 26-year-old kid that had the 30,000 emails. Yeah, see, you want to laugh off the truth, dude.
But when we're talking about the
you're
president,
more intelligent than that. I can't believe that you
okay,
fucking
so I'm going to
can't
say
see
this
it,
right
man.
now. Lock her up. Lock her up. Fine. Lock her up. Okay, now let's deal with the president we have now. Lock him up.
No. What I'm saying is there's 2 tiers of justice here. And you can't see it.
You're
You're playing the game plan all the way down the line.
I ever defended Hillary Clinton? Never.
Dude, you love her.
I've never defended her.
The first show you walked in here, you had a I'm with her shirt on.
I did not. You fucking liar.
Fucking go back. Check the tape.
I never had a I'm with her shirt.
Yes, he did, dude.
No, I didn't. I don't even know where to get one. All right, we good?
I don't know.
Hour
man.
and 4 minutes.
That was a good fucking little rant.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you every day. But I just hope that someday you'll fucking open your eyes, bro. Really
yeah,
do.
I'm talking.
I pray for you. I pray for
I'm
you,
praying
man.
for this guy too.
I pray for you, man.
But until next week.
Dude, St. Patrick's Day. Sorry to cut you guys short and not drink the beers today. We're being little sissies. Gosh damn it. I gotta figure this out while I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You guys make sure to call somebody, get home safe if you drink and party today. Love you.